The W213 Mercedes-Benz E-Class range has just been updated in Malaysia, and usually model year updates are very minor, but this time it's a big deal because it brings with it a whole new range of engines. Let's start with this, the new E350. So this is now the flagship model of the mainstream E-classes. The range now starts from the 200 for 330,000 ringgit, and then there's this, the flagship E350 without the E, and this goes for just under 400,000 ringgit. The biggest difference is in the engine bay. So this engine right here does 299 horsepower, just under 300 horsepower, and 400 Newton meters of torque from just a 2-litre engine. That's miles above whatever else most of its rivals can do, except of course the Volvo S90. That one has a twin-charge engine making 320 horsepower. The mild hybrid portion of the name comes from the 48-volt electrical systems in this car. Here it gets an EQ boost function that adds on 14 horsepower and 150 Newton meters of torque from electric motor. So this gives it extra boost, especially when you're going from a standstill. So the flagship E350 now gets from 0 to 100 in under 6 seconds. 5.9 seconds for something this big, this heavy, that's just amazing. This being a model year update and not a full facelift, it looks pretty much the same. But if you've been following Mercedes-Benz Malaysia's range lately, you'll notice this new feature over here, a fully glassed-in front emblem. This only means one thing, this car finally comes with DAP, or Driving Assistance Package. DAP adds on a lot of things, including Distronic Adaptive Cruise Control, Active Lane Keep Assist, and this gives you semi-autonomous driving features. The E350 comes in the full AMG line package, but there is a slight disappointment in the choice of wheels. That's right, the gorgeous 20-inch wheels from the previous E300 has now been dropped in favor of the previous 19-inch wheels from the E350e. But there is an upside to it, of course, because now you get to see more of the really nice cross-drilled brakes and the big calipers. Also new on this E350 is dynamic body control suspension. So finally, the mainstream E-Class range has adaptive suspension. At the back, there's no change, but of course, there's a new badging, E350 without the E. And if you see this, you know it's a brand new 2019 car. As for the interior, the model year update brings along a brand new steering wheel, as seen in the facelifted C-Class and S-Class. This is a big upgrade, especially for a year-on-year upgrade and not a facelift. With this new wheel, you now get a lot more controls on the steering wheel itself, especially important for the Distronic as well as driving pilot assist. The rest of the cabin is typical E-Class, and that is to say, it has fantastic build quality and look and feel. This E350 also comes with very good specs and equipment, including Nappa leather, Artico leather covers for the dashboard, and a full widescreen display. It also has a full 360 surround view camera, Burmester sound system, panoramic sunroof, and the lot. The only thing that's missing is an air balance air freshener system. But then again, most people don't even know that exists. And for those sitting in the back, it's great as always. There's very supportive Nappa leather upholstery, there's your own climate control back here, and there are vents in the middle and of course on the B-pillars as well. So if you're sitting in the back, together with the side blinds over here, this is a nice place to be in for long rides. And because this is not the plug-in hybrid, you also don't get a big battery pack in the boot, so you get a full volume that's over 500 litres of space. So what do you think of the new Mercedes-Benz E350? I think at this price range, in this specs, 300 horsepower, 400 Newton meters of torque plus electrical assistance, this is going to be an absolute hoot to drive, especially with the dynamic body control suspension system. I think it's going to be the best in the class. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.